months ago, we want to achieve all of this, and then reality hit.
In Jess's case, she had this original vision of what the dashboard might look like. That has been invalidated, so now guess what? I need to go pull all stops to correct the course.
How do we make sure we're spending our time prudently on collecting the right kind of data now?
The thing that will kill you is if you don't make the decisions. If you don't make them, you don't make progress. And if you don't make progress, you die. Wow.
What's the date today? Bloody hell. Demo day's not that big a deal, you know? It's just one of the many, many things that's going on at the moment. And now as I'm talking, I'm getting more anxious. The expectations that I'm feeling are multi-leveled. We're facing a problem with the customer where they're asking for a better version of what they already do. Henry Ford famously said, if you ask them what they want a faster horse. We're not here to give them a faster horse. We know that there are problems with what they already do. We need them interested, but also we're going to change the way that they work. And so I'm spending a lot of time at the moment with PK looking at, I've said before, I'd love to just lock myself in a room for 2 years with all the data and figure out what it means, but we can't do that.
So in Jess's case, she has to be well informed as to what her customer wants, what her product manager wants, what her tech team needs. Her product is relying on social data.
What technically, from a data perspective, can we collect and how do we collect it? And we can't do the customer interface until we have the data. And so we're stuck at the data collection point.
I think one of the biggest favors a founder can do themselves is to understand where their gaps are and how to find the right specialist skills in other people to help them do things that they really shouldn't be doing themselves.
We hacked together a website in November, and we haven't actually gone back and updated it. I've sat down about 4 times to do it myself and just spun in circles, and I just need a professional to help me. A lot of people are telling me they've looked at the website at the moment, which is embarrassing because it's not very good. It's so easy for property developers and town planners to be ignorant of what it is that people actually respect about a particular place, and you see it all the time where a whole block is redeveloped and nothing is retained. So if we can give better analytics around what exactly is different about those places, then developers and city makers have a chance of actually protecting it rather than just knocking it down and replacing it. So that's at the heart of what we're doing. I know we need to be thinking about how we're coming across to our partners and to our customers. A strong brand can really make the difference between people getting what you're doing or you just kind of being lumped in as another kind of cutesy community initiative, and we're not that. I'm conscious we're not getting that across at the moment. Hey Chris,
Hi, yes.
Jessica. So we're at the point where the kinds of people that need to be looking at the website are people that I'm about to go in and meet to broker a partnership. You don't like this standard strikingly template? Please don't answer that question.
To each their own.
Does the customer understand it? Is it interesting to a partner? And that's what he can help us with.
Cracking this is probably one of the hardest bits, but that starts here. It's exciting. It's also
A lot more complicated than just...
more complicated than just kind of going, oh, well, here's a nice way of kind of talking about yourself. There you go.
Yeah.
The urgency is really high because you don't have several weeks ahead. You've got 1 week to cram through everything you have to do.
From demo day, I have so much to do between now and then. I haven't even visualised what it's going to be like. At the moment I could be demoing an interpretive dance, or I really don't know.
Their job is to go look at all the questions they don't know the answer for, and then look for people who can potentially give them answers, and then they have to modify it to their startup.
So we are on our way to the State Library to go to an event as part of Melbourne Knowledge Week, deep diving into urban living. It'll have all the right people in the room, all the most interesting, innovative, hopefully disruptive ideas coming out. I don't want to just learn content and then do that for the rest of my life. I want to be part of those conversations that are changing the way things are done.
So what's your vision for future urban living?
With Neighbourlytics, I believe that we can change city making. With this as a new philosophy, more than just a tool or a platform. I believe that this can change the way that town planners plan the places that we live. Tom's my biggest champion the whole way through this. You regret the things you don't do, not the things you do. He's always lived his life in that way, and he's that constant reminder for me. But I think it's deeper than that, because in this, I don't know, there's more accountability and more responsibility on me, but more freedom, rather than being governed by a board of people that don't necessarily get what you're trying to do. He's always wanted me to get out and do it on my own.
Yes, and only the one. Can you guys move down? You in the blue.
I know what problems need to be solved. I know what questions need to be answered. I'm spending the next 2 days in Sydney hacking it out with the dev team to actually pull out the data, look at what we can do with it. I've never done anything like this before, so I don't even know what to expect out of these sessions with the dev team. I still don't really know exactly what we'll be doing for demo day.
We went through and we've removed some data sources and we've investigated what's possible.
At the moment, data is analysed by postcode level, and that is a big area. But if we can do a radius from here, you're getting much more clear. It'd be better if we could do less than a kilometre. And my eye's twitching because it's been so full on. We found over the last 2 days, we can pull data at a radius from an address. So we can find data in proximity to that. That is a set of data that actually doesn't exist at the moment, which is phenomenal. I've been bouncing around the office ever since. It was so good. So Bee's now going to go away and mock up some different wireframes about how that might work, and then that's what we'll be testing at demo day, I think. I get goosebumps talking about it.
When you're in a judging panel and you have to pick only one team when all 10 teams are really good, you do process of elimination. Who would I not support, or who would I not put my money on?
Before customer demo day, what you really need is to be able to paint that picture. When you're in a cohort, in an accelerator, you have to look around at the other teams too and go, where am I? Where am I in that pack? What is it that I'm going to demonstrate that's going to make people believe that I'm going to be part of the 50% that's going to make it?
No one is your boss. You are the boss.
It's about taking control of things that are outside of your comfort zone. Right now, everyone should feel a sense of urgency.
When you're building something that you haven't built before, the reality is about to prove you wrong.